We're switching to 2K now.
Yeah.
We're just playing Destiny 2 for a little bit, but now we're on to 2K. Play with my 90 overall, Jack Coltrane, Mount Ford. He's only 6'7" though, so a little small, but you'll see how it works. Yeah. In this world, in my world, Jimmy Butler's still on the Heat. He ain't suspended in my shit. So, look at our record. Jimmy Butler is still on the team.
Why not there tonight?
Let's go.
Let's keep this winning streak going.
Look, I know we're short a couple of guys, but this is one of the games we circled for you based on your goals. And injuries are part of the game.
So you still want to win?
And you don't.
Yeah, of course.
Well,
I knew where you were going, so I figured I'd just cut straight to the chase.
Needless to say, we need you to step up, MP.
I guess that means taking more shots.
Yeah, I thought you'd like that part.
Come on, turn it down just a little bit.
Man, I love it, man. I'm built for this, coach.
High.
You don't have to worry about this. I got this, man. I've been locked in on this moment right here.
There we go.
Right, then go out there and do your thing.
I got you.
All right. So what's the goal? Brandon, get the point. I try to establish my three. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Give me something.
Coming up next, the Clippers taking on
Guess I'm not focusing on the threes tonight, huh?
Losing 7 out of their last. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. You know, one thing we're seeing across the league, rookies, Brent, who have already impacted their teams winning.
Yeah, some guys really need some seasoning, but we're seeing a lot of guys come into this league, Kevin, ready to contribute at a very high level, and some of these performances have really blown me away. It's been impressive.
And MP tries to bring out his best when he's matched up against any of the league's top teams. You know, he has said it publicly, but he puts a lot of stock in games like this one.
And that's what makes this game so important. When you come out and let everyone know what you're thinking, you have got to back it up. MP's put some pressure on himself. We'll see how he handles it.
So here's Miami's starting group. Griffin out there with Butler. Then there's Terry Rozier. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. And now let's take it over to the sidelines for a bit on MP. DA.
Thanks, guys. I talked to MP before the game, and he said there was a lot of confidence in the locker room. He said, we know this is a tough matchup for us, but we've got a strong game plan. We're all on the same page, and we're ready to execute. This will be a good measuring stick for them, guys.
I would say, David, the perfect measuring stick. And stolen by MP. Now, Hero. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Good work defensively by Harden.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
He gets that one.
Working some magic inside. Leonard so polished.
Well, it was Miami winning their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, I'm not a system player, I am the system?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that, but Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Harden against Hero. Harden, no good. He'd have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And the basket by Rozier.
He's a competitor. Even amongst the trees, Rozier has such confidence in his ability to finish.
Dunn looking over the floor. A shot by Harden. Wide open. It's 3-pointers off the mark. Miami leading by 4. Here's Griffin driving in. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. From 8. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Leonard's got 6. The Heat have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Hero kicks to MP. Outside Butler. Pass to Hero. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
You have to be mindful of Hero's range. He can absolutely burn you from outside.
Harden bounce pass. Leonard, that's for 2. Rebound by Butler.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Butler is screen on Harden. Hero, no good.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Harden against Hero. Harden, no good. Miami leading by 5. MP, that's for 2. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And what a new era for the Clippers, Greg, playing here in their own arena, the Intuit Dome.
You had no more sharing, right? No more covering up Laker banners. It feels like the Clippers are on their own 2 feet now. This was the goal for the ownership group, and they made it happen.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Mamba is checked in for Zubac. Niang comes in for Leonard. Amir Coffey's checked in for Powell. And Bones Island subbed in for Dunn. Island against Burks. And Griffin with the score. The assist by Burks. He's got 8.
Now the defense was just all over him, but MP just too strong down there.
Harden scanning the floor. 1:11 left to play in the first quarter. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
People say the mid-range.
Check in for the Clippers. Kevin Porter comes in for James Harden. So it's Miami now. The 10-footer. And again, it's the Heat missing.
He may not be the strongest inside presence, but still, he's got to convert from there.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Tyler Hero. Jaime Jaquez is out there with MP. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Rozier in at the two-guard position. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Portland was tremendous. He finished with 52 points, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league, and everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. Guys?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Miami leading by 5. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Leonard kicks to Porter. They need this. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. He needs to keep taking and making those shots.
Griffin with it. Leonard picks him up. MP keeping his balance right there.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Here's Highland against Charlotte. He was really on his game.
Time to work.
Tries it from 9. That shot by Griffin, no good. Clippers trail by 6. Nobody near Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Always a threat from range. Give Kawhi those looks. It's at your own risk.
You know, Brent, throughout his career, Kawhi Leonard has always been sensational on both ends of the floor.
It's a great point, Kevin, and it's sort of making me think about
I give that
history.
right back.
You know how history can sometimes be boring, but
I give that
it's something
shit right
you should
back.
study. Kawhi Leonard is that kind of player. Young guys should be studying what Kawhi represents in terms of his two-way prowess, dominating on the offensive end, and just a menace on defense. So kids, history is important. Study Kawhi Leonard.
MP kicks to Hero. Rozier up top. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Down low, here's Leonard. A second chance effort. Goes up with it again. Unable to get that one. Great defense that time from Jaquez. Pass to Griffin. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
Griffin against Harden. Nifty move. MP, no good. Clippers trail by 4. 1:36 left to play here in the half. Pass to Zubac. Harden outside. Five on the clock. Batum wide open. He fired. No good on the 3. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle. Los Angeles has gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Pass to Powell. Done outside. Fires from deep. And it's Miami with the rebound. Griffin's got 6 rebounds here tonight. 4 seconds separate the shot and game clocks.
Look at MP getting slick with it. That's a great move to have at the ready.
Harden outside. Outside, Batum. And the 3 off target. MP has been leading the charge for Miami. He's up to 26 points in the game now. Just keeps pouring in the buckets. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Thanks for joining us. Through the first half, there is...
Ernie, that's a lackluster performance. Lackluster effort. I mean, they didn't look sharp running their set.
And let's switch it up. Here's a look at some of the possible... And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Whatever. I like how Solo Dudley, it's like, I like animes that are like in modern time, because when they're in the outside world, it's normal.
Miami with
it's
the
where
ball.
you and me live.
We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spot. Tristan is out there with Harden. And it's Zubac in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
And MP providing some spacing with that three-pointer.
It's always that one smart motherfucker.
Clippers trail by 10.
She said, did he really think one was going to see?
Harden finds Zubac.
Apparently, nobody
Done
saw
outside.
the spell. But again, the cliffhanger, bro.
Zubac with the screen for Dunn. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Griffin pulls in. No, he's stopping MP.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Powell the pass to Zubac.
Like, still past my hero Black Clover Fire Force, right?
Butler against Paul. Fires for three.
At the top. Everything else.
It's hauled in by Hero. Miami leading by 12. Well, Brent, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring for Hero.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with. Those are areas that Tyler could shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be having 3 or 4 to start it off.
Done with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Los Angeles with another miss.
It was an ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
A nice shot by MP.
Well, he's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Throw it back in your face. Do y'all agree? OJ first. OJ first.
Let's pause for just a moment to see the teams that have been extremely effective with their three-point shooting this past month. Number 1, the Heat.
And right now, their three-point shooters are in terrific rhythm. I mean, they've put on a display here from long range.
Powell against Butler. Zubac's no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
MP kicks to Adebayo. Griffin a screen on Harden. Hero, and it's Miami with another.
Well, quite simply, Hero is on the court for one reason, that is to make buckets. He does that well.
Harden bounce pass. Here's Zubac, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jimmy Butler. And Zubac has proven that, Brent, there's still a place in the league for old school centers.
Well, I think he plays, Kevin, with a combination of talent around him that allows him to situate himself right where he needs to be. Impactful around the basket, a huge rebounding presence, a guy that brings some physicality, and he's been in a perfect slot to show why it is he's such a valuable NBA player.
The first one falls.
Such great concentration from Zubac. He's a man on a mission to just dominate the paint on a nightly basis.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Coffey's checked in. The Heat also with the sub. Richardson's checked in. And both free throws good for Zubac. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
Pass to Coffey. Leonard with the screen on Butler. Here's Coffey. Off target with his 3. The Heat leading by 19 points. Butler goes in, kicks it out to MP. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Griffin's got 38 points.
And what a night to remember for MP. Still so young, this guy could have many nights like this in the future.
Zubac with the screen for Harden. Pass to Zubac. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
LA's gotten blank from three-point line so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. The shot, no good. Well, Heat have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Took him no time at all on that one.
It just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Here's Miami now. Really controlling it now with an 18-2 run here. Richardson for three, sinks the triple. Richardson's got his second bucket of the night.
Josh Richardson, a 3-and-D guy, and that 3 comes first, so he's going to let it rip.
Back to Harden. Lets it go from deep. Los Angeles with another miss. Miami's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Griffin can't get it to go in. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
And here's Harden for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Hero with it. Zubac defending. Got that bucket in no time at all. Hero's got 10 points.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And so MP will bring it up for Miami. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Richardson kicks to Adebayo. Here's Griffin. Book it off the crossover. MP's got 40 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so it's the Miami Heat having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
The Lisa Sam sat here and not really gave us the issue. They said it's time. It's time like that.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
In addition to eight bitches plus his fiancés, that's 9 women. That man understands time management better than and don't ever let anyone tell you they don't understand time management when it comes to a household, when it comes to how much time they spend on every.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game and just completely.
Was that not the rest of the game? The audacity to ask such a question is absolutely insane. First of all, black people, other Latinos, begged you not to vote for this Cheeto. Begged you to vote for your own causes. And yet and still, you voted for him. Now here we are, facing mass deportation.
Okay, then.
And you have the nerve
That's
to
how you
question
stand on business.
black people?
MP got the job done tonight, as usual.
All right, folks. I think this is it for right now. I'll be back on later.